story?
Yeah. Okay. Little Susie was walking home from school. Straight home was Susie's mama's rule. Don't talk to strangers, don't stop to play or hide. No. But very soon there stopped a car. Susie was tired, she'd walk so far. So Susie thought, why walk when I can ride? Yeah. The driver was that sneaky snake, that creepy villain who could make his evil look as though it's just a game. Uh-oh. He shows her candy and ice cream and a free ride home in his limousine, but he's a demon, the devil is his name. Once inside he gags and ties, he tricked her with his ugly lies. Why, he's not heading for her home this way. Uh-oh. He speeds towards his evil house, where he tortures all that dirty louse. For Susie's mom may always dread this day. But Susie's gag was loose, you see. She whispered, Jesus, quietly. The devil turned in shock. What did you say? Jesus. This time she screamed it out so loud. She screamed out, Jesus. The devil bowed. His evil plans were foiled on that day.
Devil ran off, the door swung wide. The Susie's ropes, they came untied. Aren't you glad that Susie called on Jesus?
He loves us little children.
Devil.
He hates us little kids.
So who you gonna love?
Jesus!
Who you gonna hate?
The devil!
Who you gonna call on?
Jesus!
Before too late.
Jesus!
Aren't you glad that Susie called on Jesus? Alright, this is about Johnny. Well, Johnny had a lot of friends, and his buddies really liked him when he would spend his money all on them.
Ooh, I like that.
But they never seemed to hang about when Johnny's money had all run out. That's when his popularity went dim.
Ooh, Johnny.
All he wanted was for them to like, but that's when they said, hey, take a hike. See ya when you have some more to spend.
Bye-bye, Johnny.
Little John would do anything, it's true, to get them all or just a few to be a pal, a buddy, or a friend. Well, the day had come, I do believe, when the guys were ready to receive just as soon as Johnny took their point of view.
Get with it, Johnny.
But the things they said and the things they did bothered Johnny. He's a Christian kid, but soon he was talking and doing as they do.
We knew we'd take you.
Then his character began to bend, and soon he lost out with the only friend that stood by him when others chose to flee.
He wasn't a friend, Johnny.
One day Johnny saw the light, and I guess he'll never forget that night when Johnny called on Jesus on his knees.
Attaboy, Ronnie.
The devil let go away with sin, and Johnny had a best friend again. Aren't you glad that Johnny called on Jesus?
He loves us little children.
Devil.
He hates us little kids.
So who you gonna love?
Jesus!
Who you gonna hate?
The devil!
Who you gonna call on?
Jesus!
Before too late.
Jesus!
Aren't you glad that Johnny called on Jesus?
He loves us little children.
Devil.
He hates us little kids.
So who you gonna love?
Jesus!
Who you gonna hate?
The devil!
Who you gonna call on?
Jesus!
Before too late.
Jesus!
Aren't you glad that Johnny called on Jesus?
Aren't you glad that Susie called on Jesus?
Aren't you glad that kid can call on Jesus?